Okay, Mary Catherine, we're here in Fresno at a Armenian home. No, what I wanted to know, Mary Catherine, is
Yes?
we're going to make some. What are we going to make? What's a favorite pasta?
No, it's not pilaf, Armenian pilaf.
Armenian pilaf, and what's the main ingredient?
Rice, vermicelli, and chicken broth.
Okay, so you now can.
So now you do 2 to 1. For every cup of rice, 2 cups of chicken broth. So I have emptied 3 cans because I'm going to do 3 cups of rice. So I'm going to do 6 cans of chicken broth.
For
6 cups.
3 cups of chicken broth to 2 cups of rice. Correct?
Yeah, for every cup of rice, you use 2 cups of broth.
Okay. Okay, and how many is in one of these cans? 2?
About 2.
Okay.
Okay.
Hi, Mary Catherine.
Hi, we're going to do 3 cups of rice, so we have 6 cups of broth. Heating. Boiling. And I'm going to put butter in.
You putting a whole cube?
Well,
Is this one of those seat of the pants recipes?
no. I'm just trying to not overdo the butter, but the butter makes it good. So it's about 3/4 of a cube I'll use to begin with.
Okay.
Bouillon to the chicken broth to make it a really deep,
Real rich
nice
stuff.
chicken flavor.
Okay. Now you could make the chicken broth out of a chicken and all
I
that
have
stuff.
often done. When I've had a roasted chicken, I'll keep the carcass. And then I boil the carcass, skin, bones, everything. For some broth.
Okay. Now you're not letting you just turned this way down so that it didn't.
Vermicelli. In fact, I think I'll go ahead and put the rest of this in.
Yeah, vermicelli is a real skinny spaghetti,
Yes,
correct?
and you can get it. I'm just out of it. I don't have it right now, so I want to use up what I do have. You can now get vermicelli that's already broken up into little curls, almost like.
Oh,
But you want to break it up to about an inch.
small, yeah.
Or inch and a half, so it doesn't overpower the rice. When I did it last week, I actually was in too much of a hurry and broke it a little larger.
Now, do you use the same amount of rice as you use vermicelli?
No, I just kind of eyeball it and
Okay.
make it probably about 1/4 to 1/2 cup. You see that? It sort of covers the bottom of the pan.
Okay, that's
And we're
good.
going to let this get kind of brown a little bit. You don't want it too dark. If it gets a little dark, it's not anything, but not burnt dark.
Because it usually
brown.
has the 2 colors, right?
It's got, yeah, you want it to be darker than the rice.
How many cups of rice are you putting in?
I'm putting in 3 cups.
3 cups.
And I found that I can take leftover pilaf and freeze it.
Oh, really?
And it turns out so when it's just the 2 of us, I make extra. And then we have it a couple nights, and then we have it. My husband even likes to heat it up and put an egg over it. Fried egg.
Oh.
It was new to me. Never done that. Okay, there we go.
That's 1
Give
or
it a
2?
stir. That's 2 cups. Now here comes the 3rd. Like that.
Okay.
So now you want to let this kind of just saute a little bit, cook a little bit in here before you add the broth.
Okay, now you just turned the broth up a little bit too,
Yeah,
so that.
it comes back to boiling.
Okay.
And I'll turn the rice up to boil hot because we want it to come to a boil when I put the broth in.
Oh, doesn't
And
that
to
look
measure
good?
in to be sure that I didn't lose some of it in the
Oh, I see.
1,
So you're gonna
2. And I see the bouillon I made stuck to the bottom of the pan. I want all that good bouillon, so I'll get that mixed in.
Now, that was
So-
only 2 cups in that first batch.
Yes, because I wanted to get the bouillon on the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4. And some of my broth, I think, I've lost a little bit.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is add some of the hot water we made a while ago for tea to make it go back up to the 6 cups. Is to be sure that it almost tastes salty right now.
Oh.
That makes it good. So I'm going to add salt. And then taste this broth. Have a little bit more. I'll let you taste it, Peg, to see.
Okay. Okay. Your mom taught me this recipe probably 30 years ago. You know that?
past generation.
Ooh, that tastes good.
Yeah, okay. It tastes a little salt. Can you?
It's not very salty, but it's good.
Add a little more.
Oh, honey, that is so
Because you really
tasty.
can't add to it. You could,
I
if
never
it was a
did
little
this.
dry, add butter to it. But
So you use a salty butter. You
Yeah,
don't
I
use
don't
a
use-
non-salted. Okay.
somebody might, but I
I better
don't.
taste that again and see. So I'd say you added a couple of teaspoons at least of salt, wouldn't you
Put it
say?
on.
A tight
Turn it down, yeah, to low, and let it simmer for 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Let
Okay.
it cook for 20
And
minutes.
we'll come back.
20 minutes.
Take a peek. Hey Ray, what do you think? I know you're not supposed to peek, but
Oh, that's
you want
right.
to look at? What do you think? Ooh.
Oh, yeah. No,
That's looking
yeah.
good.
Let's leave it. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
If we lift it.
Okay, Mary Catherine. Okay, you just turn this down to off because
Actually, I let it sit when the 20 minutes are up. I then turn it off, and I let it sit. How do I look? Okay.
you look.
I let it
laugh.
sit for a few more minutes just to steam it for good measure, and then take the lid off and give it a good turn way down from the bottom several times.
Now, how do you know that it didn't burn in all that time?
Because if you have enough butter and stuff on them, and you have it on low with all the liquid, see, there's
Oh,
a
was
liquid.
that on low all that time?
Yeah, I mean
Oh.
like low, not warm, but low, so very low simmer.
Okay.
Not
Okay.
on high, and you get it boiling. Put the lid on, turn it down to simmer,
Okay.
and then put
Okay.
it
Wait, I want to take the lid off, but you said
Well, I'm just waiting.
no.
a
Take the
little
lid
bit.
off. I can't peek.
Okay, just a second, just a second.
What if I wanted to peek? Oh,
There.
fogged up. Oh, Mary Catherine, that's beautiful. Ooh, look how that comes around.
And you don't want to just take it and serve it right from the top. You want to go down to the bottom with your spoon and get it all out and turn it over. See the difference that is
Yeah,
now?
and you're not munching it up.
And you'll probably have some stick a little bit to the bottom, but that's actually my favorite part.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love to eat what's stuck on the bottom.
Yeah. Hey, your mom used to do a lot of Armenian cooking, even though she was the Irish one in your
Yeah, she
parents' relationship.
It's fun.